Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video, and we continue to chop around like it is nobody's business. Wow, that was awesome. Little flash there. So the question that's coming up a lot is, okay, John, we've had a choppy August. This is a more typical August than we had last year. Last year at this time we had the mini flash crash. For those of you that don't remember or you weren't trading then, that was actually a really fun time to trade, but it was also, a lot of insanity in there. So this has been a much different summer. This is honestly a little more typical. This is the kind of thing that you would expect to see during the summer. But the question is that does the non-farm payroll end this? And I think the answer to that is no. I think we need to get through Labor Day weekend. That's kind of when traditionally the volume comes back into the market, and when the volume comes back in the market, so does the volatility. So I continue to like the idea of selling spreads, iron flies, on the SPX. So we did the Wednesday expiration at 21.75. These are cash settled, so good for 4,500 bucks. I am going to keep this one for Friday expiration on through non-farm payroll, because I think what happens with non-farm payroll is that if we explode higher, we'll come back down, and if we puke, we'll come back up by the closing bell and get close to that 21.75 level. Okay, from there, one of my favorite long stocks here is Facebook. This is like a textbook kind of a setup here. We've got a lot of open interest at 130 for the monthly expiration. We've got a beautiful setup here. Facebook has been kind of tending to do its own thing even when the markets are selling off. As the NASDAQ has been selling off, Facebook's been holding strong. It's got a large institutional following. It came out yesterday that the Swiss central bank now has a larger stake in Facebook than Mark Zuckerberg. So there's some strong hands in the stock, and there's a high open interest at 130. So I like the September monthly options. They're like, a little over 2 weeks out, selling put credit spreads here, buying call debit spreads like the 124, 130, and even doing 130 butterflies. Okay, so that's when we've been setting that one up today, and we'll be adding to that one tomorrow. Okay, so that'll be a lot of fun there. And then from there, I am really, really bullish on the US dollar. It doesn't really look like it from probably that chart, but on a weekly chart, we've got a squeeze, and on a monthly chart, we've got a squeeze setting up, and you can see what happened during the last time. So there's a lot of implications in this on a lot of different markets. This is something I'll be covering more and more in the weeks and months ahead, because I do think that the dollar is going to go significantly higher, and we want to be able to obviously take advantage of that. And last but not least, I talked a little bit about this last night. Again, I just want to emphasize that you are as good of a trader as to the depth of your understanding of the platform that you're trading. I mean, if you know how the markets work but you don't know how to use your platform, you're at a disadvantage. Or if you don't know how the markets work, but you really know how to use your platform, you're going to be able to use tools in the platform like the Analyzer tab that actually help you with your risk reward, that actually help you become a better trader. So we've got this link up here, simplertrading.com/tricks. Bruce is one of the most advanced TOS users that I know. He knows shortcuts that no one else knows about. He's going to go in and essentially do a deep dive in a simple, easy to understand manner and let you know what's what here. This class is a small investment of your time and your money, just $197, and this will get you up to speed. I am going to be on this class as a participant because I always learn something new whenever I hear from Bruce. Okay, simplertrading.com/tricks. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.